Alright folks, welcome back. Last time I unlocked Jerry, before that we unlocked Fred Durst. Today we're unlocking Mick Foley. Now it starts off the same as always, and we're playing as The Rock, the man who this game is named after, back when they used to name him after The Rock. But you know, he went away to Hollywood and we had to start naming him after other people. And then we got lazy and just started naming him SVR, insert year it is. But I digress. So you gotta say you don't want to form a tag team. Although, you know, ironically enough, The Rock, former tag team champion with the guy we're gonna unlock, Mick Foley. Yeah, I don't know how ironic that is, but just a side fact, I guess I should say. You know, ironically, that's one of my biggest pet peeves is when people use the word ironically incorrectly, which is most of the time. But hey, I caught myself. Alright, so again, we have Benoit coming out to cut the opening promo. I swear, as a kid, I remember it always being Albert in this spot. I don't remember it being Benoit, but now back-to-back times it's Chris. Huh. I wonder, yeah, I don't know. Maybe things are just not how I remember them. Maybe I'm going crazy. That's very likely. So he's going to talk some trash, say that he's the number one contender, then we're going to come out and talk some trash back, which is very fitting for The Rock, especially during this time. So Steve Austin, you can't hide backstage all night. See, it made sense when Albert was cutting this promo because, like, to an extent it made sense because, of course, Steve Austin's not going to show up for Albert calling him out. Albert probably wouldn't even get the mic time to cut this promo. Let's be real there. Alright. Come on, he says. And out comes the People's Champion. Let's see if we're if we still got the shades on in the Just Bring It shirt. Nope. Full ring attire. Probably my favorite era of The Rock. He says, don't start thinking you're going to get a title shot before me. Now let's see if he has customized dialogue like Triple H had last time. He does! Finally, The Rock has come back to the World Wrestling Federation. Benoit's like, yeah, and? The Rock is going to do all that he can to win the World Wrestling Federation title. Alright, that's that. Yeah, not riveting stuff by any means there, but hey, it was 2001. I thought this was awesome for the time. And graphically, I just gotta say, this game gets a hard time for its graphics. I kind of like them. Now, they're nowhere near as good as Shut Your Mouth. But, you know, for the first game on the PS2, I think the intro to this game is what hurt it, obviously. You know, using those CGI cutscenes. It raised a bar that this game was never going to be able to meet. Alright, so the difference between this road and the last road we took with Triple H is this time we're going to say, because I want to kick his butt all over this arena. I want to kick his butt tonight. That's not something The Rock would say. He would say, I want to kick his, candy, you-know-what. Do you know where Vince is? Answer me, jabroni. Answer The Rock when he's talking to you. He moved his mouth a lot for just those, 4 words. I saw Vince McMahon going to the parking lot a while ago. Thanks, Michael Cole, and your very 90s Frosted Tips haircut. He rocked that look for a long time, if you guys remember. Even when he was, brand split doing commentary with Taz. Okay, the parking lot. Let's see if I remember how to get there. Okay. And yeah, if you want to do a singles match or a hardcore match, you can go backstage and fight in all these areas, I do believe. which is cool. Very well-connected backstage area, especially for the time. Better than anything we have now, I'd say. The Rock wants to deal with Chris Benoit right now. I'm very busy right now. I don't have time to deal with these problems. Okay, so go get ready for the match then. Tonight you will face ... Chris Benoit. Well, thanks, Vince. If I knew it was that easy to get what I wanted, I would have just asked for a title shot right off the bat. Alright, so we gotta lay the smackdown. We gotta do what The Rock does. Lay the smackdown and advance to the next week. I think there's one more week before Mania. And yeah, I already apologized for the horrendous commentary last video. I won't apologize again. You know what you're getting yourself into at this point.
It's gonna be. Just introduced us.
Oh, I'm looking at the... How did I do that?
The arena is packed.
This is back before the days of automatic targeting.
Chris Benoit will match up tonight.
Okay, now I think I got the right guy.
Singles match will be an important match.
Oh, did you guys know that I'm wrestling in a singles match?
Continues.
In case you didn't know. Hopefully I don't get DQ'd for that.
Elbow smash. Will anybody be able to defeat the People's Champ?
Come here, Chris.
Hip throw.
Sorry, I gotta be like so focused during this gameplay. It's so fast-paced that I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong. But it requires a lot of focus.
Hey. Who's leading the match? He really
Here we
is
go.
a nice person.
This commentary is so ridiculous. Who's he referring to, do you think? He really is a nice person. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. Oh, man.
Kick.
Now, The Rock, he has a lot of, like, Instagram posts where he's, like, surprising kids and stuff and doing, like, a lot of charitable work. And he does seem like a pretty good dude. It's just, when you're at that level of fame that The Rock is, he's, like, the most famous... Probably, I'd say The Rock is one of, like, the top 10 most famous people in the world. Is that a stretch? I don't think it is. When you're at that level of fame, I mean, it's got to be hard to, you know, make the time to be a nice person. You know? You're just dealing with mobs of people and cameras and... Oh my goodness, a suplex machine here. I gotta be careful because I'm gonna get put in the crossface and that's gonna be all she wrote.
Superstar in America.
Alright, getting close to that finish here, slowly but surely. Oh. Missed wildly there.
I think this is fine.
Haha, you shouldn't have taunted. Russian leg sweep for that Canadian butt.
What a match!
Alright, that's how you suplex, baby. I might have it here. There we go. Oh, he no-sold it. That was a nice lariat. Now this right here, folks, was revolutionary for the time. The Rock took off his elbow pad, and it stayed off for the match. Something so simple, right? This is what made this game a next-gen experience.
The arena is feeling the heat. It's all over.
I don't like in this game that they kick out right at 3 every time. A la Hulk Hogan against Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania. Remember that? Then he holds up the 2 to the ref. That's going into business for yourself, brother. And look, the elbow pad stays off in the winning cutscene. The winning animation. Don't think you can get away like this. Good for you. Keep up the good work. The very sight of you makes me sick. Keep walking. You can't beat The Rock. Yeah, keep walking, jabroni. I gotta insert The Rock whenever it says I or me, because that's, you know...
Attention.
That's how he talked. Third person only. Of course I want to continue the story. Who's going to take a break after that? There's only 1 or 2 more weeks, tops. Oh, here's someone The Rock has a lot of history with.
Weighing 500 pounds from Tampa, Florida, The Big Show.
The actual winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble. An instant replay proved it. Somebody got a haircut. You guys remember that feud? Oh, man. Probably my favorite era of WWF was 2000. You had Austin out for most of it, but... Listen, it's hard to believe it, but people are talking about me and The Rock. Who is closest to a World Wrestling Federation title shot? Are people talking about that? Not me. I'm the only one who deserves a shot at the World Wrestling Federation title. A bold claim from The Big Show. If you're serious about challenging for the title, come out here and face me, man to man. Well, let's show up on stage. Here The Rock am. I guess it doesn't work there. This time we brought the shades. We gotta flex on The Big Show, you know that. So why don't you shut that big mouth of yours? That just feels right, seeing The Rock cutting a promo on that old school Smackdown stage. The Rock guesses you were pretty serious. Big Show's like, what are you getting at here? Are you gonna come fight me or not? The Rock will show you the difference between The Rock and the #1 I didn't have time to read it. You get the point. The Rock's gonna lay the smackdown on The Big Show, is the gist of that. You know, sometimes the line of dialogue lasts forever, and you're like, okay, let's move on already. And then other times like that, it's gone before you can even get through it. And here's the Smackdown opening to the Everybody on the Ground music that you can't hear it. You probably can't hear it right now because I probably was forced to mute it due to our beloved YouTube copyright policy. But you can still enjoy the nice animated graphics. Wouldn't it be cool if like Universe Mode would take that kind of template and use it for the 2K games today? Like whatever your roster is, they would... Oh, hang on. Since I know I can pretty much beat you in any contest, how about I let you choose the match type? What? This is still going on? Didn't I leave? We cut to the show opening? We'll do a street fight, but like, what the hell? The Rock will tell you what. Street fight. Oh, that's fine. That's a perfect match for me to show you. Damn it, it's gone again. Did you? His mouth, that just caught me off guard. But seriously, how cool would that be if like the AI could generate a show intro for you, a customized show intro in Universe Mode based on your roster in whatever your Universe Mode is. That's the future of AI in video games. And you'll see that we're starting to see AI implemented in ways like, you know, the PS5 Pro is like upscaling graphics using AI. So I think the next step is we're going to see stuff like that, you know. And then, you know, going even further, what if we have like commentary AI?
There will be no disqualification.
Could you imagine an AI-driven commentary system that never like repeated lines ever? It would always be something new, and it would always be able to accurately assess whatever situation you're in your match. Oh my goodness, see that? What I'm doing right now, philosophizing like the future of wrestling games, that's what I used to do as a kid, but it was with things like, I bet you one day they're actually going to have the referee in the ring, and you'll see him count the 3 count. I remember actually saying that, playing the Yaki games on N64, like No Mercy. I remember saying that to a buddy. And I was right, that happened. I mean, look at Just Bring It.
I think this is good.
Laying the smack diggity down. Oh yeah, it's a street fight. I could take this outside if I wanted to.
I don't think anyone could stand that move.
Let's fight in the crowd, why not? Can I pick this up? This big crate? Who brought this in? The security is slacking. There's no way you
Both
could bring this
superstars
in.
are showing some excellent moves. Everyone respects The Rock.
Everyone respects The Rock. I keep thinking it's square to pick up a weapon.
Wow. Oh. Wow. Oh.
Michael Cole saying "oh" and "wow" after I hit Big Show with a weapon is probably the best line of commentary he has in this game.
The People's Champ is a superior wrestler.
My
Both
point proven
superstars
right
are
there.
showing some excellent moves.
Boom. Yeah,
He's
Big Show's
trying to
doing a
hang
lot
in
worse than Chris was doing last week.
There's the counter.
Effortless suplex.
Oh my God. Man,
Yeah, no weight
I don't
detection
wanna
really
be
in
like
these
that.
games.
He's the best superstar
They had him in the
America.
N64 ones.
Will he be able to
Oh!
continue to fight?
That was a rare camera angle. And I gotta say, I kind of like how in these old games, the People's Elbow would reset the positioning of both superstars into the center of the ring. It's more realistic in 2K how it's done, but The Rock would never do it in, like, the corner of the ring, you know?
What happened next? You can feel
He does it in the middle of the ring.
It's all over. Big Show lost the match.
Here is your winner, The Rock.
Another one. And I think we left no doubt in anyone's mind who the #1 contender is. Oh! What? Whoever decided to challenge Stone Cold. He also is a guy who talks in third person quite often. It won't matter. This title will always belong to Stone Cold Steve Austin. They did a good job with his character model. He's probably one of the better looking ones.
Attention.
Okay, now here's a plot twist. To unlock Mick Foley. Oh, here we go. We got a little promo package. You think you're special. Hey, this was the Mania 17 match. Finally, two of the most dominating forces in the WWF will collide. Boom, look at that camera work. And what will be a historical moment in Federation history. That would also be cool if, like, AI could do custom pay-per-view packages for your universe mode in 2K. I'm getting excited thinking about the possibilities. They did a good job making the WrestleMania 17 arena in this game, too. Very nice. I think this belt looks damn good on me. Don't you guys think so? You gotta remember, Austin in 2001 was a heel for most of it. You know, a lot of people didn't like that. It's just hard to boo Steve Austin, you know? I mean, who else thinks they deserve to wear the World Wrestling Federation title? I mean, that's what made Austin a babyface in the first place. He was like such a good heel. People started cheering him. Even before WrestleMania 13, he was getting cheers. Before the double turn. And that's what happens, unfortunately, to all the great heels, right? Sometimes if you're too good of a heel, you risk becoming a babyface. You know, you've seen it happen countless times. It's hard to be, like, genuinely hated anymore. Hold on there a minute, Steve Austin, before we waste any more time listening to your useless rambling. Let's talk about my interest of a fair match. You do want your match to be fair, don't you? And these guys were buddies in 01. And if shaking hands with that guy, Satan himself, as Jim Ross called it on commentary, if that couldn't get Steve booed, then nothing would. I mean, he was beating up Jim Ross in his hometown. Nothing. Alright, so Vince just made himself the special referee in a last man standing match, and he's crooked. What? Very comically timed what there. Bravo. Yeah, he's crooked in the match. Like, he doesn't count for you sometimes when he doesn't start the 10 count, I remember. The Rock, you're going to face Steve Austin tonight. You don't need to tell The Rock. The fact of the matter is, the Great One will win the title. Oh, this is a customized promo here. That's the truth no matter what World Wrestling Federation title champion whines about. Everyone knows but you. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Did you guys enjoy my Rock impression?
World Wrestling Federation heavyweight title.
All right, it's going down. That was a cool little cutscene. I don't remember that one. All right, but unfortunately, you know, we talked all that big game and we got to lose. We got a job out here. Stone Cold. Got to do the honors. So I wonder if weapons are allowed. I would like to just hit him with this crate and be done with it.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Michael Cole at ringside.
Oh.
Hey, don't ignore me.
This is a sacred fight. Nobody can interrupt the match.
Let's see.
Shut up.
The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
There's no DQ, just like their real match at 17.
The champion's gold is about to be put on the line.
All right, I'm just going to let him beat me up, folks.
Last man standing match.
Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but hey, you got me to keep you company, right? So it can't be all bad. Oh, yeah, I made a whole video talking about my memories of WrestleMania 17. I know a lot of people hold it in high regard. A lot of people look back fondly on it. It's still like the measuring stick for what a great WrestleMania is.
Hip throw.
For me, I just have good memories. It was the first pay-per-view I remember asking for as a kid. Like I had been a fan of wrestling and stuff, but I didn't really know how pay-per-views worked or something. And, you know, in 2001, that was like, man, I was so into wrestling. I always was as a kid, but in 2001, it was... Wrestling was on fire. And I remember asking my mom, I was like, please, please, can I get WrestleMania 17? And she did it. And it seemed like magic at the time, being able to watch that at home. Because I had all these old wrestling VHS tapes at home that I would like rent them from Blockbuster and Hollywood Video and stuff. But to watch a pay-per-view live as it was happening that I didn't like already know the results to, I was watching it in real time, that was an exhilarating feeling. And WrestleMania 17 sure did not disappoint. That was an amazing pay-per-view. It started off as a banger. You had Chris Jericho versus William Regal. And, you know, it had that triple threat hardcore match, Kane, Big Show, and Raven. I love that match. Of course, the triple threat Tornado Tag TLC match. Hardy's, Dudley's, and Edge and Christian.
He's destroying everything in his way.
You had Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit putting on a Matt Classic. I mean, Triple H and The Undertaker in their first of many WrestleMania matches.
Nice move.
And then the main event. Rock and Austin. Two of the greatest, most popular WWE superstars of all time. I mean, just top to bottom, they nailed that card. Oh, and you had Shane versus Vince. That was an amazing story. Probably the biggest pop of the night was when Linda McMahon stood up from her wheelchair. You know?
This is a professional.
I'm not tapping any buttons, by the way. Rock is just getting up by himself. I think once Austin hits that stunner, that'll be it. If he ever does.
Drop from that height.
Come on, Vinny. It seems like when Austin does that taunt, it's what's getting The Rock up. I also love about these old Smackdown games, Smackdown 1, 2, and Just Bring It, how they would have the pay-per-view logo in the center of the ring.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is different from other superstars.
I know a lot of people don't like logos and stuff on the mat.
Shoulder back toss.
Wow, that was a hell of a bump Rock just took.
What will the outcome of this match be?
But I like, you know, I'm not talking like the Prime logo or advertisements, but like having something in the center of the mat's kind of nice. I might be alone in thinking that. That's fine. I'm used to being in the minority with a lot of my wrestling takes. Are you going to save that stunner for next Christmas or what?
I've never seen a fight like this before.
Here it comes. Damn it.
Lucky toss.
Why is he refusing to use that stunner on me? Here we go. There it is. Oh, and I sold it very rock-like. I mean, we all know nobody in WWE history took a better Stone Cold Stunner than The Rock. Honorable mention to Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. He took a good one too. Can't believe we got up from that.
Who'll win the match?
Oh boy. He's got another one.
Up for tonight's match.
He's got another stunner on the way.
It's so cool.
Look at the situation now. Ah, great.
There it is. Let's hit it. Ooh.
Irish whip.
Vintage Stone Cold there.
Ouch.
Every time he does that Irish whip and rebound, bring around, whatever you want to call that, I always think he's going to hit the stunner.
Hurry, hurry.
There it is. That's got to be it.
Oh my gosh.
That's got to be it.
Fight like this before. I can't believe it.
He's furious.
This is a professional.
8, 9, 10.
There it is. All part of the plan, folks.
Here is your winner, the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And his theme song, which you probably also can't hear right now, is terrible in this game. And I don't ever remember him using it. He might have used it for like a week or two. I remember in 2001, Steve Austin went through, I'm not even kidding, like 4 or 5 different entrance themes. It was insane. He had his original one, he had his Disturbed one, he had like that you guys know what I'm talking about. Probably younger people are listening to that like, what the hell? And I said, no, I don't want a rematch. Because look who it is. Hey Vince, the match always needs fair judgment, and the match will be a Hell in a Cell match. Awesome.
World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight title.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Mick Foley in the referee gimmick.
It is
in the match
in this arena tonight.
that he helped make
Who's
famous.
fighting who?
We can't miss WWF tonight.
Who do you
I
think
know
is
that
fighting?
Mick Foley, or Mankind I should say, versus The Undertaker
Hey, don't ignore me.
wasn't the first Hell in a Cell match. It's definitely the most famous Hell in a Cell match. Hell, it might be the most famous match in wrestling history.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
But it was not as good a match as Shawn versus Taker in the Cell. I don't think that's that hot of a take.
The champion's gold is about
Foley
to be
himself
put
would
on
tell
the
you that,
line.
you know, that match was just 2 big bumps, because he knew he wouldn't be able to top the first match. Boy, this is a very claustrophobic Hell in a Cell, though, isn't it? This was before you could go to the outside of the ring. Well, you can still leave, you can go to the outside, but I mean, like, in between the cell and the ring apron. Punch in the back of that bald head.
Oh, baby.
Here's the people's
This is a bit of a longer video than I had anticipated. Hope you guys don't mind. If you made it this far. Oh, snap. Oh, Steve, you're crazy, dude. All right, we're going up top. I love it. I'm here for it. Let's go. Just bring it. Dude, Steve is just yeeting himself. This man is a maniac. Come on, jabroni. Let's go.
That's not
Yeet.
gonna work.
Oh, man. Could you imagine if this is actually how WrestleMania 17 ended? You know, at the end of it, you know, Austin and Vince screw over The Rock, and then Mick Foley comes out, restarts the match, and a cell drops from the ceiling.
Lopez press.
Well, I'm lucky I didn't go through the middle of the cell
Will anybody
there.
be able to defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I don't remember if pinfalls count outside of the ring on this one. Certain games they do, and certain they don't.
This
And
rivalry will
oh!
definitely continue after this match.
Damn, that's the risk you run when you go on top of the cell.
Suplex.
Did you see the height on that throw?
Oop.
Who'll be the better fighter tonight?
Well, Steve Austin, man, he's giving me a run for my money.
He's going for the back.
Now, when you unlock Mick Foley, I think he has regular attire. I don't think he has just the ref attire on. Although he might, because he was, I think he did come down in the ref outfit for Shane vs. Vince at 17.
Belly to belly.
Beautiful belly-to-belly animation.
The Rock has an excellent suplex.
He sure does, Michael Cole. The Rock does have an excellent suplex. Oop.
That was excellent.
God, I love this gameplay. This is so much fun. I'm telling you guys, if you guys only played the 2K games, you're only used to like the sim style. I know this kind of gameplay isn't for everyone, but boy, is it a lot. I sure have a lot of fun with it. But then again, I grew up on it, so you know I definitely understand if you guys feel different.
Laying in the corner.
You know what? I haven't hit a rock bottom once. I think I'm gonna try to win with that if I can.
Why are the fans cheering for Stone Cold Steve
Here we go.
Austin?
Boom.
The rock bottom. There's a hard shot.
That's got to do it.
The fans are enjoying this.
Boom. And there you have it. We have a new World Wrestling Federation champion.
The World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion, The Rock.
WrestleMania 17, Hell in a Cell, Mick Foley special referee, Poetic Justice, folks. Poetic Justice. You see, The Rock finally won the World Wrestling Federation title after an intense battle, and Austin's leaving with his tail tucked between his legs.
Attention.
And now we got 5 unlockables, one of which was Mick Foley. Oh wow, you got the little credit scene cuts. I'll have to skip that as well. Thanks a lot, Tube. But I will show you that one of those things we unlocked was Mick Foley. So yeah, and then I think we got some creative last man standing match, street fight match, got the WrestleMania arena, unlocked all the movies in the theater. If you guys never watched the movies in the theater, it has cool like behind the scenes making of the Smackdown game trailers. Hilarious stuff with Kurt Angle and Rock. But yeah, that's Mick Foley. Thanks for watching, guys. And, you know, I still got some more superstars to unlock, so this might not be the last you've seen of Just Bring It. But thanks for watching, guys. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate you sincerely. I know this was a long one this time, but yeah, take care.